Grace and peace to you, members of our prayer group here at West Parish of Barnstable. If you're watching this, you signed up to be part of our prayer group here at West Parish. You've committed yourself to the discipline of prayer as together we hold up the needs of the world, everyone, in prayer. If you have specific prayer concerns or celebrations you would like included next week, email me. I'll add them in. By way of prayer concerns and celebrations this week, let's keep in our prayers the COVID long haulers, those who got it, survived its initial effects, but still months later suffer from its after effects, which can be quite debilitating. And so because this is so new, the medical community does not have a lot of answers for them. On Wednesday, there will be a service of committal for Bob Jones, Rosalie's husband. Let's keep Rosalie and her family in prayer. Jackie Magoo has entered hospice care. She continues at home with care there, and Deb Lee, her daughter, visits twice a day. Let's keep them both in prayer. Speaking of prayer, I think that just about all of us wonder at some point or another why God is silent. Clergywoman and author Barbara Brown Taylor writes, "Very few people come to see me because they want to discuss something God said to them last night. The large majority come because they cannot get God to say anything at all. They have asked as sincerely as they know how for answers, for guidance, for peace. But they are still missing those things. They want me to tell them what they've done wrong." Taylor reminds us that even Jesus experienced the silence of God, reading from her book, When God is Silent, at page 77. From the moment he came down from the Mount of the Transfiguration, the memory of God's voice was all Jesus had left. He prayed to hear it again in the Garden of Gethsemane, but the only voice he heard there was his own. He was arrested, tried, and convicted without so much as a sigh from heaven. From the cross, he pleaded for a word, any word, from the God he could no longer hear. He asked for bread and got a stone. Finally, in the most profound silence of his life, he died, believing himself forsaken by God. Will anyone suggest that he simply was not listening? I do not think so. In the silence surrounding his death, Jesus became the best possible companion for those whose prayers are not answered, who would give anything just to hear God call them by name. Him too. He wanted that too, and he did not get it. What he got instead was a fathomless silence in which to cry out. Forever after, everyone who has heard him bellow into it has had to wonder, is that the voice of God? I will have more to say about this next time, but now I leave you with not words, but silence, and ask God's blessings upon you all.